So for this wrapping technique, I'm going to use toupee clips. They are used quite a lot in industry and they really speed up the process. Again, I would always suggest kind of learning how to pin curl the hair as an anchor point first, but toupee clips are widely used, especially in film and TV. So as we did last time, I'm going to create a section at the back, just at the crown, and we are going to create a large pin curl there. I'm going to set the pin curl with 2 Kirby grips. I'm going to apply those like crinkly side down, and I'm going to cross them over because I find that gives a lot more stability. Some people just like to kind of lie them parallel to each other. That makes it a little bit flatter, but I think when they are crisscrossed you get a little bit more strength in the hold. I'm going to just put the front section out the way just now with a sectioning clip so it doesn't get in our way. And you can see the back of the hair here. I'm going to diagonally section that off. So I'm going from right to left, bringing it down in a nice diagonal. As you can see, the reason we kind of do it diagonally is because the hair naturally will wrap around the head on that hairline there. I'm now going to split this section into 2 just because it is quite large and I want to get the wrap as flat as possible. Now I'm just combing through the section and I'm going to comb it round the actual pin curl that's there as our base. So just gently wrapping it round, keeping it as flat as possible, securing it in place at any point I feel it needs it, wrapping it right round that original pin curl. Now don't worry about it being overly neat or tidy or about any flyaways because we will be adding a wee stocking cap on top of that. And again, we're going to repeat the process with the lower section there. Keeping it as close to the scalp as we can and neatly wrapping it around that pin curl. Now we want to wrap it around the pin curl, not on top, because again, we're trying to keep that pin curl as flat as we possibly can. Now we'll let down the sectioned hair and we will repeat the process. So again, splitting it in 2 and wrapping it around the opposite direction now, around that pin curl. Brushing it through and making sure you get it nice and flat. And again, as tight as possible. And securing it in place. Now the back is secure, we can move on to the front. So I'm just going to section the hair at the pattern that we originally put in, and again, the same as the principle as we did before, we're just flattening that hair and wrapping it around that original pin curl, making sure the hair is lifted from the hairline and the hairline is nice and visible and flat. Repeating the process on the other side in the other direction. So let's pop the stocking cap on. Now, stocking caps have a seam, so just ensure that that seam is going from ear to ear when we are applying it on. Then you grab the seam and you can just secure the stocking cap in place, and that picks away any flyaway hairs. So we're going to apply some toupee clips and they are going to be secured in place. I like to leave about a finger width away from the hairline, and that just ensures that we've got a good grip on the hair, and again, it's a nice kind of secure anchor point. We'll do exactly the same on the nape of the neck. These are the places where we would originally, well, ideally have pin curls, but this is a slightly different technique. So again, just using your toupee clip, combing up the hair and pushing that in place. Depending on the wig, you might want to add a couple more, or if the actor or actress will be doing a lot of dancing or movement, you can apply them above the ears. You can apply as many anchor points as you want with toupee clips. Now for the excess in the stocking cap, in theatre they quite often make a little pocket. They secure it in place with a pin, and that is where the battery pack for the microphone would go. The microphone wire would then hang down on the forehead. You can secure it in place also with a toupee clip so it didn't move. And that is you. All ready for your wig.